picking up to see what you can hear clearly. I'm working on my speech. Thank you very much. I realize I have a very strong Texas accent, y'all. I am from Texas. I'm currently living in Texas, have here for predominantly my life. Was not originally born or from Texas, but I'm a Texas girl. So I am working on my speech. I also speak light language. So that will also come up in the videos at times. I cannot help that. I cannot control that. It happens. So that's another thing I'd like to let you know also before we begin. I also had promised a sneak peek of the colors that I would be wearing for the Taurus full moon meditation coming up October 28th. That's why I'm wanting to speak to you. There's a lot going on right now spiritually. I wanted to clarify a few things as well. So because I had comments, questions into regards as clarifying of the four horsemen. And so I would like to also do that. I have taken some notes, so if you don't mind, I'll kind of refer to the notes as well, so we can stay on track. And another thing I would like to open up with as well is something that I do for and with myself. And so right now I'd just like to say a few words before we get started fully into everything that I need to speak with you about. And so something that I normally will open up with my day with, something I start with is that I will recite a few things to make sure that my energies are clean and cleansed around me. And there's a good aurora of energy fields around me. So that being said, let's just get started. I would like to say, first of all, to please grant us a connection of coalition. A coalition so that we may unite to heal our world with positive love light, positive love frequencies emitted from our hearts, our souls, and our minds. A liquid love flowing of love crystals, because we are as one. We are all one energy, and we are one connected. I can't see that well. I have a lot more to say, but I would like to start off with that, and I would ask to be granted divine guidance and divine love. And thank you for granting us this divine guidance and divine love. And so that we may be in love and unity, and that we may shine for the divine paradigm. And thank you for granting us this divine love and this divine guidance. Please grant us a divine intervention, and thank you for this divine intervention. Please grant us divine coalition. Thank you for this divine coalition. And so it is, and so it be. It is decreed, and I do receive. Om. Again, welcome. I want you to feel comfortable and at ease and always welcome in my space. My place is open and free-flowing with love vibes and love frequencies. All for you, my enchanted loved ones. I would also like to ask that you refer to my bio as well. It'll give you a little insight into who I am, my mission, a little bit more faster than I could tell you. I do, again, like I say, I've had so many notes, but then when it comes to putting it all into words, there's a little bit of a challenge. But those are some few key things that I wanted to get started with, is to ask you to look into my bio. I wanted to also, let me get to my notes here, clarify first off, and start with some clarification for you as far as the four horsemen, so you can gain some insight and understanding. And I'll try to get more straight to the point. As I've said before, it is challenging to stay straight on topic when there's not a person to interact with. So you'll have to bear with me. And these videos, it's all new interaction for me as well. But I'm going to try to translate the message as clearly as I possibly can, also with my language. Again, and I apologize, I do, deeply, if you were not able to understand or there was any problems or issues in some of my other videos. I don't have all the equipment, but I'm doing my very best. So again, just bear with me, because it's more about the message than it is any type of equipment. It's more about meditation and spreading this message and getting it out to everyone. And so, clarification on the four horsemen. I want you to understand that the four horsemen, the DNA strains that I spoke of in my prior video, are the zodiac, the astrology signs that are directly linked. So is what I was trying to give you the understanding of, is that we have direct links to these, like as of relatives. We're all one link. We're on an infinitive loop of energy, so we're all directly connected. That is one insight I wanted to give you and for you to understand. Okay. So we spoke of the air and the wind. And the air and the wind signs, again, are going to be Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. We also spoke of earth signs. So we know the earth are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Then we have fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and of course the water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. And so these vibrations, that these groups of each three, because there's 3 of the zodiac signs in each of the 4 groups. Each of the 4 groups are, as explained, air, earth, fire, and water. So all of this goes back to astrology. It goes back to zodiac. It's all interconnected. There is no separation of anything, because there is no separation. Again, we're all directly connected. We always have been. There's always the interlude. Man has separated everything by their own doings. that's a whole other video. We won't get too much into that. I want to get to the DNAs and the elements and the creator from the beginning of time, the elements that he had to, she, whatever you would like to refer to, your creator, source, God, Allah, Buddha. There's so many different, but of the creation in the beginning, there were, because it comes back to those two things, creating and sharing, and creating and sharing out of love. And so those were the elements. Those were the elements from the very beginning. There was light, fire, there was water, ice, of course. There was dust, there was particles of the cosmos, which is, Earth, your planets, see, I get so far ahead of mine now. Of course, air, the wind. And so these are your direct key components. Now, I'm not saying direct. We're all a mixture of these components, but you have one dominant element, and the dominant element is your sign. So I explained that to you as well. I'm water, but I will go over it again because these videos are very important and I may repeat a lot of information, but the consistency will give you the grasp. So, for example, water, I'm directly linked to water. So my thoughts, my vibrations, my frequencies can directly affect water more so than, for instance, an earth sign, because the earth signs, Capricorn, they're in that group I've said, Virgo and Taurus, they're directly more connected with earth signs, see. So that is your direct link, as far as the horsemen. And the four horsemen come into play, as I've explained before, excuse me. They are a storage of frequencies and vibrations. And so that's how we have the direct control. Because this is the understanding I want you to know. The magnitude of your being. And the magnitude of your being is you are the creator. You create your realm. You create this realm. So that's how you have the direct control over the horsemen. The horsemen are, as I've explained, earth. They're wind, fire, and water. And they're here. They're here. And they're bringing all of that destruction with them. Or they're bringing the peace. So this is where we have that power and that control when we unite. And we become love. Love beings, pure love-like beings that we are supposed to be. That's what the Divine's asking from us. That's what your Bible message is. That's what your prophecy is. That's why the rainbow is so prominent, because that's your three prominent Bible messages are love, pure, genuine love. Which ignites the inner rainbow, the divine light, the divine paradigm. And when that rainbow is triggered and united in unity by mankind, because we do possess that power, just like I've explained to you the power of the ants and the birds and the animals. So how much more stronger are we? Answer that question. It's a big question. Well, infinitive, because we were created in whose image? If you take religion into it, our Father. So creators, remember that. Remember the magnitude of your being. We are very powerful. We do have the ability to alter so many things. The capacity that we have has not even been touched upon. It has been dimmed, tamed, but it's time to unleash it. It is time to get the word out, time to spread the word of love, peace, unity, the ability of mankind. And so again, that's part of this message, this mission. We will get more into this. But again, I really need you to understand that we have a path. We can choose here. I talked a little bit about our realm and being creators, and it's an action and a reaction. So it doesn't occur until we create it. So keep that in mind. We have the power to create destruction, or we have the power to create love and peace and harmony. And we'll talk more in an upcoming video. We'd like to just get that subject there across about the horsemen and the control that we have with our vibrations and our thoughts in our groups. I would like to say some more things, but I would like to regroup a little bit more. I want you to really take heart and understand that we're heading to the divine paradigm. It's happening. This meditation, the connection is, it gives light workers strength. It gives us what we need to keep going on this mission and this journey. It gives us power. The more power we have, the more power you have, the more it ignites the frequency and the love vibration. So the more you give us, the more love and the more spreading of connecting, because this is all about connecting. It's literally energies and connecting, because again, we're all energy and we're all connected. I can't stress that point enough. And again, until then, I will talk with you soon, my enchanted loved ones.